Friends, welcome to our channel. We are going to now discuss about the forecast of Nifty for next week. So before going into this, I request all the newcomers who are viewing the video for the first time, please subscribe to our channel and stay connected with us. Every week you will be getting this kind of forecast 2 days or 1 day before the starting of next week, so that it may be helpful for you to work on the levels given as per the video. And I don't know how many of you noticed the video which I have posted during last Thursday after market hours. We have mentioned it very clear that Nifty has closed below 200 moving average, and if this is going to be a false breakdown, Nifty will attempt for a recovery and try to test at least the 200 moving average within next 2 days time. That was the comment which was given in the previous video, which has been posted on 24th of February. If you have any doubts, you can go back and review that particular video. Yesterday, Nifty closed at 16,658, which was again below the 200 SMA, but the Singapore Nifty has soared like anything and up nearly 300 points now, more than 300 points. And as per this, the level is 16,976, which is way above the 200 moving average. The 200 moving average is 16,903 as of now. This is way above that particular moving average. This is just a heads up, and now we will move on to see what we can expect during next week. For this, I have opened the Nifty charts on daily time frame. These two lines were already drawn in the previous video also, and this 200 moving average also drawn. Now I have included the resistance area as well as the 20 moving average. This black line is the 20 moving average. You all very well know, by default our black color line will be the 20 moving average, and by default the maroon line will be the 200 moving average for us. So now, as per Singapore Nifty close, it is a 300 point plus kind of opening which we can expect on Monday, but things may turn a bit different on Monday between 6:30 to 9, the actual opening market for us. In between, if there is a fall in US market, this value may change. We may not see a 300 point gap of opening. Probably we could see a 200 250 point kind of opening. Maybe whatever the fall which is occurring in Nasdaq will get reflected over here. Similar kind of fall will get reduced over here in our live market. By any chance, if there is a up move over there, we can even open with a further gap up. Maybe even 300 350 point gap up opening, but then sustainability will become a very big question. Why? Because if there is a minor green kind of opening or minor red kind of fall, we may identify the immediate support levels and then take positions. But after a 300 point gap up opening, is it wise to buy? That is a big question now. Why? Because we are not in a very good position in related to the geopolitical issue, which means the Russia-Ukraine issue. That is a setback as of now. Okay, in one day everything changed. One fine day they declared a war. All had gone for a toss. All markets across the world had gone for a toss, and the very next day we are set for a bounce back, and it was done. A 300 to 400 point opening. Green close was there, and then followed by another 300 point green, which means 600 points in just 600 to 700 points almost. 700 points green in just 2 days time. Now no one can argue saying that only bulls can be powerful. Sorry, bears can be powerful. Bulls will not be powerful. Bulls are almost equivalently powerful in this kind of scenario. So now, if we are opening above this particular level, what is the 200 moving average? 16,903. If we are opening above this 16,903, and maybe we are able to sustain for half an hour or 1 hour or so, the remaining bears, whoever in markets, will no other go other than to cover their positions. Once they start covering, obviously short covering will start, and if that is the scenario, we will try to test the 200 moving average again. Where is the 200 moving average? 17,253. I wouldn't say that this will happen in a single day. Probably maybe on Monday, Tuesday, this could happen, provided if we are staying above 16,903 for at least 45 minutes or 1 hour. In the previous video also, I would have mentioned saying that there will be the Nifty will try to test the 200 moving average in next 2 days, but sustainability is a question mark. That sustainability plays a key role over here. If we are managing to sustain above the 200 SMA, we could rise further. But on the other hand, if we are not rising, if we are not staying above that particular level, there is a chance of fall again towards the 16,800 mark. This particular zone. This particular zone. 16,800. Where is that particular zone actually? Yeah. 16,800 if we are not sustaining above, and if 16,800 is also broken, definitely we will test the previous day close, that is 16,658. So we need to play very cautiously in the upcoming week, mark these levels and play accordingly. If and only we manage to close above this 200 moving average of 16,903 4 levels, we can see a further up move till 20 moving average, and 20 moving average will also be a small hurdle this time, because above which we are having a resistance at 17,350. Only there Nifty could take a halt if we are sustaining above this particular levels. As I mentioned earlier, if we are not able to sustain, the first immediate support will be 16,800, and thereafter the previous close of 16,658 will be the support. So now, based on this, how we can initiate trade during next week? I can suggest you 2 trades or even 3 trades based on the levels which I suggest. Say for example, Nifty sustains above 16,900. For example, if Nifty stays above 16,900, you can play a 17,000 call. Probably it could be raising further at that time, but still you can chase it with previous day's close as stop loss, and then you can ride the rally till the 20 SMA, which is 17,253. 90% chances that if we are sustaining above the 200 SMA, we will definitely reach the 20 SMA. So we can chase it if we are sustaining. On the other hand, if we are not sustaining, you need to stay cautious and stay away. But members who are having good funds and who are ready to play on options writing part, I can suggest you a better play. Write 17,000 call as well as put for next week, whatever the price may be. You forget about the sustainability above 17,000, sorry, 16,903 mark. At opening, you can write both these strike price, both this call and put. So at present, this call and put is currently priced at 500 rupees approximately, 503 if you want to say exactly. But due to adjusted close and due to the time decay over the weekend, most probably this will be available below 450 on that particular day, Monday morning probably. Okay, why I am saying 450? Why I am saying 450 means 1 minute. Yeah, why I am saying 450 means when markets is going on the upside, VIX is obviously going to stabilize, and probably this will get down below 23 or even 22 on Monday after 9:30. If that is the scenario, you can see this premium also get eroded a bit. Probably between 440 to 450 will be the good price for writing. Both combined premium put together, it must be 440 to 450 or even above. You can write. And when VIX is going below means market range will get reduced. So if the range is getting reduced, obviously the premium will also get reduced just because of time decay. You don't require any other movement. Just a range bound movement between 16,800 to 17,100 will contract your premium below 300 rupees in next 1 or 2 days time. In that case, you can book your profits and get out. And you are safe as long as Nifty closes below 17,000, 16,550 mark, or Nifty closes above 17,450 mark. In between this range, you are very safe because any one position is going to be zero. Okay, so if you are ready to take that particular risk, you can take it. Or else, if you want to play one-sided means, if Nifty sustains above the 200 SMA, just buy that 17,000 call and keep holding it. So this might be a little bit confusing for few of you because earlier we have not got confused too much because of the market condition. Now since the market condition is not good, I am giving you many options for doing. I don't want to confuse you further by giving the third option as well. Okay, To be honest, even my premium members would feel bad about the 300 point gap up opening on Monday. Why? Because I have not suggested to carry any call or put during the weekend, especially in index. In fact, we were holding all these calls: 37,000 call, 17,000 call of 10th March, 17,000 call of 3rd March. All these three we were holding, but unfortunately, we booked small profits yesterday, and in 17,000 call, we booked small losses yesterday and exited. In fact, they would have felt bad when they saw XGX surging like anything to 16,900 levels. But never mind. We never knew what is going to happen during the weekend. That is the only reason I have suggested to exit them. That is not a big deal at all. We still have other call positions in our pocket on stock specific basis, which is going to give wonderful returns when market is rising like this. That's not a big deal. So please mark the levels and understand the thing which I am saying for 17,000 call and put, and trade accordingly. Like always, I will share all the available Telegram links of us in description of this video. Ensure that you are getting part of our Telegram channel so that we will be live on markets. Apart from this, as I said earlier, still learning more about the YouTube live thing. Once I am fine in handling things, we will try to go live during market hours in YouTube itself. Have a good day all. See you all in the next video of Bank Nifty. Bye for now.